Dubai, home to about 2 million Indians, has become a global business hub. Like London in the 19th century and New York in the 20th century, Dubai is now the 21st century's global lifestyle destination. Dubai's journey to global hub status involved years of development, which included the good, the bad, and the ugly. Welcome to another episode of Whack and Epified. Today we'll take a look at what it took to make Dubai the megacity that it is today and how real is all the glamour. One of the biggest reasons for Dubai's commercial popularity is that it's an island of peace and tolerance in a region which has had its share of violence and strife. The glitzy city that we see today is the brainchild of Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, Dubai's first ruler, who channeled the money from limited oil resources into building the city's future as the world's biggest trading post. He built roads, houses, and even the world's largest man-made harbour at Jebel Ali port. Dubai even let foreigners buy property starting in 2002. Suddenly, millionaires from all over the world thronged to Dubai, attracted by the convenient location, the glamorous apartments, and no taxes. The debt fueled demand, creating a property bubble, artificially increasing the property prices by about 300% in 4 years. But that didn't stop Dubai. They simply borrowed more and spent even more, including the $1.5 billion to make the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. Along with Burj Al Arab, it became the symbol of Dubai's money power. When the 2008 financial crisis hit, all those overexcited foreigners buying into Dubai went broke. There was suddenly no one to pay for the pile of debt that Dubai had taken on during the boom. The city eventually needed a $20 billion bailout from Abu Dhabi to get by. Dubai's indiscriminate construction boom also had a human cost, in the form of millions of workers, mostly Indian and Pakistanis, who were forced into a life of bonded labor. With huge requirements of construction workers in Dubai, these migrants' sad stories began in their homelands, where they would pay touts and agents about rupees 150,000 to get a job and a visa ready. When these workers got to Dubai, however, their passports were often confiscated by their employers and they were paid as little as rupees 10,000 a month. In the name of accommodation, up to 20 of them were bunched together in single rooms, like at the infamous Al Muhaisna labor camp, or as the poor Indian laborers called it, Sonapur. Women laborers have even faced sexual exploitation. Without the right to vote, form a union, or even protest, these workers had to suffer in silence, till the financial crisis brought global focus on these corrupt practices of Dubai's elite. The government was forced to do more than just pay lip service to the cause of immigrant rights. But even then, Dubai remains a harsh place for immigrants, who make up almost 80% of the population. Besides not having a say, foreigners can never get citizenship, even when they have been living in Dubai for generations. They must live under constant discrimination, even in the eyes of the law. Critics also argue that the rapid modernization of Dubai has robbed it of its local character. In a bid to appear international, the city now hosts numerous glass tower high-rises designed by Western architects, making it look like a copy of a Western city. A more practical criticism was that the glass and steel constructions of these skyscrapers was not suited to Dubai's heat. These materials absorb so much more heat that even air conditioning isn't enough to keep the buildings cool. The builders actually had to construct cooling pipes wrapped around the building with water running through them to help. If only they had used local sandstone, which is a much better insulator. But money and common sense, they rarely go together. And the environment really had to bear the brunt of that. Not only do these skyscrapers consume enough energy to power an African country for a year per day, they also waste a lot of water. Which is weird because Dubai doesn't even have enough water anyways. Buildings like the Burj Al Khalifa use about 1 million liters of water every day, which is pumped out of the sea through desalination plants. In fact, the construction was so unplanned and haphazard that Dubai didn't even have the time to construct a sewage system for the new homes that it was building. Now, sewage from some of the poshest of buildings in the world, like the Burj Khalifa and Burj Al Arab, must be physically driven out of Dubai in the back of huge tankers. What a waste of effort. The Burj Al Arab found itself in a new kind of controversy in the early 2000s. Some believed that the building, designed by English architect Tom Wright, actually resembled a giant cross. According to them, the building caused a shadow of the crucifix to form in the direction of the Mecca. No word on what the authorities think of it, but the image of the Burj Al Arab was quietly removed from number plates in 2004. Beneath the shiny surface of Dubai lurks all these doubts and more. We will stop here, but you need not. Like and share this video. Tell us what you think is wrong with Dubai and what we can learn from them. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more. Some of us have parents who are really cool, who are moving with the times. And if you do, then congratulations. And I think that you should maintain a really good relationship with your parents.
The origin of Durga Puja goes back to the 17th century when the Raja of West Bengal organized an elaborate puja in honor of the then Lord for his victory in the Battle of Plassey.